Canio also had done studies on the optimum frequencies of the human body.
Okay.
Okay. And then this is where my whole, like, okay, now I have to understand more than just about essential oils because the frequencies of the oils were not the frequencies of the human body. And what I didn't understand was how would these frequencies or solfeggio sound frequencies or any other frequencies that are not the human body frequencies, how do they mesh? What do they do with each other? And that started me on my journey.
Wow. That's amazing. And that's actually, as you were saying it, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, well, how does that work? So I'm assuming that you found the answers because I know you like to get to the bottom of things. So can you explain that to us?
Okay. And I'm going to share with you that along the way, there were things like the healing machine that were able to take those frequencies. People, I know probably a lot of people watching this probably have a healing machine or a healing bed or something with the frequencies in it where you can tune yourself, which means when you're tuning to the optimum frequencies of the human body, the brain has an optimum frequency
Hmm.
in order to function perfectly. And each body organ has its own range. And then overall, there's a frequency the human body has to be at in order to be considered functioning well.
Okay.
I'm not going to say healthy, I'm going to say functioning well.
Right.
Okay. Well, the concept of, let's say, great essential oils, because somebody said this to me just yesterday, because I was doing my best to explain. Yeah, the oils have a very high frequency. But if the human body is not functioning well, they can help, but to what degree, right? The
Hmm.
body can't utilize them. We may feel, and I'm only using oils as an example. I can use crystal. I have crystals. I play sound healing music. Okay. Yes, much better because they are of these higher frequencies than denser, lower frequencies. Yes, they help us to be able to feel calmer, more peaceful, more blissful, easier to get to the state of enlightenment, which is the highest emotional frequency. But if they help, but they don't get us there.
Hmm.
In other words, they don't make us worse, but
Okay.
they don't get us there.
So do you think
When
that,
you go
sorry,
ahead,
I was gonna say, so is
no,
it more of a
please.
maintenance? Because if you're at a low frequency and you're adding the high frequency, is it helping us balance it out? Or is it, does it depend on where you are in that spectrum?
My understanding, and I'm not a scientist, but my understanding of everything I've read and experienced is the longer we stay in a low frequency, hanging out there,
Mm-hmm.
the worse things get. It acquires mass. So if we can do things that help us raise, then we're diminishing the effect of the low frequency. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes, yes.
But the body has to be ready to receive those higher frequencies.